black music. Go back to your country. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. You look so ugly with your dark skin color.
Asians call out fellow Asians for racism towards black. Beg for forgiveness. All right, man, let's get into this thing.
I kid you not, like my second day there, I got spat on.
What was black music? Go back to your country. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. You look so ugly with your dark skin color.
The Asian community is literally so anti-black, and it literally fucking pisses me off. Like, we are literally so uneducated, uninformed, just misinformed, everything about the black community, and it pisses me off. And like, it just boggles my mind how a lot of Asians see black people as beneath them. I shit you not, I literally saw someone on my story and I literally was so gagged. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? And I sent him a message, ask him if he's being serious about this. This guy is Bhutanese. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but like, I guess he got like some kind of spray tan or whatever because he's doing some kind of stupid movie shoot or whatever. Roy posts on his story and says, because his skin is like 10 shades darker or something, he said, "Can I say the N-word now?" with a ninja emoji next to it. I slid up so fucking quick and I asked this man, are you fucking serious right now? And guess what? That man left me on red. Need I say again that he is not black? He is Bhutanese from Bhutan or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Quite honestly, like, the Asian community is literally so underhandedly racist to the black community, and it just, like, not to mention the black community is one of the most supportive of marginalized groups that has ever like uplifted the Asian community and actually put effort into.
And that's why that shit should be over. And that's exactly why this shit should be over. No more help, no more nothing. Initiation processes, thorough checking, like you at the TSA with a damn bomb on you. Right? We gotta check in every last person, bro. Because how can you be the most supportive and the most underappreciated and the most attacked and just everything that can be wrong or done wrong to a people and still help other people? See, this is our problem. We think helping them out, they gonna be like, oh yeah, man, we're down with you. Did y'all just see the damn Super Bowl? I didn't watch it, but all over the I don't watch the sports or nothing no more for the most part. But you see Bad Bunny in them, right? Right? A person who's I guess does hip hop, right? In Latino, right? But hip hop is started by in the Bronx by black people, right? But who's all on stage? Nothing but Latino flags. Although you're using a music that was based off of Black American culture, right? It has to be over, bro. It has to stop, bro. It's like they look at you dumb as hell for helping them, and you're at the bottom and you're not helping yourself. It's an oxy fucking moron, bro. You can't blame them for looking at you crazy and stupid by the fucking decisions we making.
Supporting us. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of Asians off for saying that, but it's literally the truth and I fucking see it for what it is.
The Asian community needs some serious self-reflection when it comes to racism. As you guys probably know, I moved to London 2 months ago. I live in a pretty affluent area, and let me tell you this, so far I have not seen a single Asian girl or a gay guy holding hands with a black or brown person on the street or at school. In fact, almost all of them were with white dudes. A few days ago, I matched with someone from Bangladesh on a dating app. He's incredibly smart and humorous. He graduated from Imperial College, which is like one of the best universities in the world, and he's got a good paying job in technology. However, to my surprise, after we matched, his opening line was, Thank you for liking me back. I'm aware that I may not be your preferred ethnicity, but I decided to shoot my shot anyways. At that very moment, I felt like all the dots were connecting. Why are so many Asian people actively discriminating against others with a darker color of skin, especially in the context of dating? By the way, I'm very fed up with excuses like race is highly correlated with socioeconomic status. Well, in London, which is very racially diverse, by the way, there are so many super accomplished black and brown people in banking and technology. And my observation is that many Asian girls and gay guys would rather choose a white guy with mediocre salary. My message to the Asian community is very simple. Whitewashing yourself is pathetic. Don't do it.
Unpopular opinion, I think
Well, I mean, he kind of said it, the whitewashing, because it's kind of like, I guess it doesn't matter if it's a symbol in their eyes of, okay, uh, e- even if you're a rich so-called black man, uh, I guess it's still better in the eyes of society to be with a white man who makes half the amount of money. I'm not a big person on money or not. I would rather just people just align with who they really like with, but that's what it seemed like they're doing.
Asians are more discriminatory towards other races than other races are to Asians. I say this because I personally experienced an issue that happened recently. I was in Chinatown in the United States of America in Flushing, Queens, New York. I went into a jewelry store. I mean, I've never really been inside a jewelry store in Chinatown, so I was like, I'm curious. Me and my partner went in, and I was racially profiled. When I tell you, first of all, the lady who opened the door, I turned around, how she's opening the door for us to get in. She signals to another associate that we're coming in, and I watch her laugh. I don't know what was funny about me coming into a store. The other assistant that she called over basically asked us, "Hey, do you need any assistance?" We're like, "No, we're okay." So not only did she hear us say no, we're okay, she followed us the whole time in the store. Every step she followed us.
I woke up out of my sleep because this needed to be said. Asians want to be black adjacent with white privilege. And just that thought alone, which is a very true thought, is kind of sickening because, again, I'll never stop speaking on it. They emulate black culture, black aesthetics, everything so heavily in the means of joking or because it's wacky. You know, white people try to say that all the time back in the day. Oh, black people do this wacky, funky stuff. And then hoopla, hoopla, they try to switch it to something else. They try to give it a different name. But it's sad because, again, Asian people know what it's like to experience racism, especially from white people, and to be oppressed by white people. However, they get that bit of what they feel is an amenity and they turn it towards black people. They want to be black.
Well, that just let you know, bro. When they get in position, how they gonna treat you. This is what I'm saying, bro. It's truly it's almost. I mean, listen, bro. It's very possibly it's a very sucker move by the Asian community, bro. It's possibly a very, to be honest, it is a very sucker move by the Asian community because of all the support the so-called black people did give you, right? So once you get your little, once you get a little, like, I guess not as treated as, whatever, right? The get treated as badly or poorly or not seen in certain lights or something like that, then you shit on the people that try to help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's very much a sucker move. Even if the Asians did already have some type of anti-black thing. You got support from black people and you took it. You didn't deny the help. You didn't say, no, don't help us, this and that, da 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 da. You took the help. Right, but but you know what? I don't blame Asians. I blame you so-called black people, cause you've been doing this shit since Africa and Timbuktu and all this type of shit. Y'all been doing this, bro. Y'all been doing this for hundreds of years, bro. Y'all keep helping people who end up taking over you or shitting on you, bro. Same thing happened with the Europeans, bro. That's the reason they on, because so-called Africans were helping them, and then they shit on you and take over your land and take your people away because you helping educate them, you helping them with technology and mathematics and teaching them how to clean themselves, and they learn all this stuff, and then they kill y'all and enslave y'all. It's like, bro, when are y'all gonna learn, bro? When are we gonna learn? I'm a part of it too.
Adjacent with white privilege. And that's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yo, as a black person that lived in China, they was so racist. Like they were treating me crazy. When I got there for work, the first 2 weeks, my boss invited me over to his house to eat dinner every night. When I was in public, since I'm 6'8" and I play basketball, kids would just run up to me asking for autographs, asking nicely for pictures.
That's crazy. Only reason you can be over here, bro, you gotta be playing the sport. Oh, you black? I mean, I. All right, so I did participate in professional sports too, and I went out the country as well, and yeah, the first thing they thought I played basketball or I'm doing some type of sports, which I was, but that's just letting you know. I wasn't in China though. I was in Latin America, or South America, I should say, and yeah, but I was down there for sports, so that just lets you know the anti-black or we don't really see black people this much, or we don't see black people in this area type, type of vibe. So it's really real, bro. It's really when you go around the world, bro, and I'm not saying it's all of Asia, all of whatever, but it's a lot, bro. It's probably more than not because I heard about great things about Thailand and the Philippines and stuff like that. It's China has been really mixed, and I heard a lot of not so good things about China. But hey, let's just keep going.
And then after I gave it to them, they said thank you with a smile on their face and, walked off. It was mad annoying. Anytime I got lost on the subway, like they would take their time out to help me to make sure I was going to where I needed to get to. Like it was crazy. I'm telling you, if you're a black or you're a foreigner, don't go there. Like you might not like that type of experience.
But didn't you just say they tried to help you? You find out where you were going. What's racist about that? But yeah, man, definitely gotta if like I've seen every so-called ethnicity or race, however, whichever, both, right? Uh put their own people on blast like, oh, Asians are racist, whites are racist, Middle Eastern racist, even some Africans, Somalis don't like it, right? Never see black Americans really do that much, bro. Or black people in general do that much to other races. Even the FBA is kind of like just. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that about FBAs because I'm not gonna say that about FBA. They kind of go at like everybody, but they do kind of go at like. Well, they were saying something about tethers or something like that, but it was like kind of like going at like the immigrants and things like that. But I'm not a part of that discussion. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking out loud. But anyway, we out.